Alright, we should be live, back, and it's Midweek Magic, so this week on Midweek Magic it's standard deck duels, which apparently has a whole bunch of pre-constructed standard decks to pick from. We got 10, yeah, 10 makes sense, one for each color pair. Sure. Just start up the event and pick a deck. Any deck will do. So we'll start with the cats first and see if we can get a win with them, and then we'll switch over to one of the other ones, and so on, and we'll see what all the decks look like. Or at least a handful of them, depending on how long it takes. I forgot to see what my dailies were for today. Like, I might want to actually focus on the decks that will get the dailies done. Alright. Well, this hand looks very medium. Alright, we'll keep. We got a Scryland, and then a 2-drop. And Blossoming Sands, most likely. Let's get our Scry on. Alright, I'm inclined to keep a removal spell since I'm not doing much in the early game and I can run people over in the mid to late game. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be triggering this guy very often unless we start top-decking things. Ah, it's the white-red deck. Well, I guess our Wildborn is not long for this world. This is the one that, 3 or more creatures gets +1/+1 and you gain a life. Alright, well, playing Blossoming Sands and we're not bothering pacifying that anytime soon, so... Odric's Crusader, on the other hand, is going to get pretty big. Now we have the fight spell. Yeah, okay, I'm down for pacifying the Crusader before they play another creature and attack me for like 6 or something. 5. Yep. Alright, Regal Caracal. Save me with your mighty 2/2 lifelinks. Okay, and give the veteran haste. Ah, don't give the veteran haste. Okay. Oh, time to make some 3/3s then. And yeah, I'm not going to bother attacking here. I attack next turn with the Felidar itself after playing the Anthem, but... Ah, Heroic Reinforcements. Alright, so we're definitely killing that one, because that one's a problem. And I think we just take the rest. We're gaining 6 life here, so we're only taking 8 total. Kill our Felidar, but that's about it. If they try and do anything else, we protect our creatures, but... Okay, so my Anthem. Now we get to attack for 12 and gain 12. Yeah, they're off it. Alright, seemed fine. Nothing too crazy. Ooh, a Terror of the Peaks. Alright. Let's move on. Next deck. Sure, why not? Got Draconic in the name. Surely it will be fun. Oh man, it's the Spike King. Are they the king of really competitive gamers, or are they the king of Tempest Block 1/1 counters matter creatures? Alright, seems fine. The question becomes, do I lead on mountain or swiftwater cliffs? And I guess that's going to depend on if I draw land or not. If I draw a land that comes into play untapped for my first draw step, I think I lead on the mountain, because we want to hold up Burst Lightning and then curve out and eventually play the land. But if we don't draw the land, then we don't need to hold up Burst Lightning that badly. I'd rather curve out consistently and maybe have to, like, turn 3 Burst Lightning plus Dragon Fodder instead of... Well, that is Ruby, and you always bolt the bird, and Ruby is functionally a bird, so... I do believe I am obligated by the laws of magic to kill their mana dork here. Yeah, I'm not going to cycle Crash through yet. I have Balmor already in hand and 2 dragons, so that is fine. Do I want Balmor down first? Or I want one of the dragons down first? I think one of the dragons down first. Possibly both dragons down, and then, like, play the land next turn, play the second dragon, if they don't kill the first one, and then Balmor and try to multi-spell. Like, chain together, fodder, and crash through. Yep, hit me for 4 is fine. Pass the turn. Alright, so gain a life. Cast another dragon, deal them a damage. Attack with the first dragon. So, casting Balmor next turn, plus this will deal 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. At 12 damage on board right now. That looks like 4. They don't have an instant speed. If they don't kill any of my stuff and they don't have an instant speed interaction next turn. Alright, they're going to kill my stuff. That's unfortunately fair. And that gives them a 4-power creature for coming into play, and giving it haste allows them to attack me for 7. Yeah, I think I'm going to lose this game now because they had interaction here. Alright, hit him for 2. Try and kill them next turn if I live. If I live through this turn, we'll try and kill them next turn ourselves. They only have 2 unknowns. Does that thing have haste? Oh no, it doesn't need haste because the other thing will give it haste. And unfortunately that is 11 points of damage. And that one has Menace and both of these have Trample, so that kind of forces me to block with Balmor here. So that still has me taking 1, 5, 8. And blocking with this just makes it 10 anyway, so... The other option is to double block here, but they still just kill Balmor. So, assuming they have nothing. I guess that's still killing one of their creatures, though. And there's a world where they kill the 2/1 instead for some reason. But yeah, since my goblins won't actually have haste, I'm not going to be able to deal enough damage this turn. And that's assuming that they have nothing here to kill me. Because any 2 points of damage finishes me off, so... I'm hoping it's just them trying to decide which one of these 2 they kill. I'm very genuinely hoping they kill the archer instead of Balmor. Nope, they kill Balmor, so we pretty surely die here. Yep, okay. There's no combination of cards that's going to get me out of this anymore. And this thing would have haste, because we have enough things in our graveyard. And we we can deal them like 4 points of damage. Draw one more card, and yeah, that's gonna do it. Well, I hope one of my dailies was casting red spells, because that was a lot of red spells we just cast. Alright, so we saw what that deck was about, and we've got, like, all these other decks to go through, so let's try blue-green next. It has Prime Speaker Zagan on it, but I'm kind of just hoping for Tadiova, especially if it's called Learn from the Land. Learning implies drawing cards, and the best way to draw cards off of lands is tapping your Library of Alexandria, followed by landfalling with Aussie, I think it is, and then Tadiova, but, you know. This hand looks super slow with all of its 3-drop removal spells, and we're on the draw, so... We do have 3 land, though, to work with. Oh, good. More 3-drops. On the bright side, this deck seems very well positioned to, like, destroy itself with all these enchantments that lock down creatures and all these creatures that destroy enchantments, so it's just like, oh, you've turned off my creature? Cool. Let me get right on fixing that. Oh, good. They have a turn 1 Lalamore Elves, and I do not have a negative interaction for it, so... Now they have 4 mana, so... That's just a Librarian. And a 3/3. Okay. I think we're just going to lock down the 3/3 here. If they spend their whole turn effectively flipping the Librarian to draw a card and make her a 3/3, I think I'm fine with that. Ah, it's the Cindermaw. Right on time. So part of me wants to run out the Druid, so I'll have 5 mana next turn, and part of me just wants to lock down the Cindermaw. Hopefully we draw an untapped land next turn, and I can either cast our Bane or double spell. Oh, that's going to be a minor problem, as I can only lock down their creatures, not kill them, so their thing is constantly growing. Alright, fine. Unfortunately, the Beetle will be a 4/4 and then a 5/5 by the time I can get into combat with it. I'm gonna say, it should definitely be attacking here. Oh, that's not a land. So, unfortunately, I just run out of 5/3 here and hope that it doesn't die to, like, a Dragonfire or whatever. Whatever the 1 burn spell our other opponent in this deck used on my other creature last game. Or a fight spell, it's a fight spell. Yeah, okay. Well, I feel like we're going to lose this one too, but that's more the quality of the hand that I kept than anything else. Yeah, I can't block the 3/2 because it has Menace. And yeah, I've taken way too much damage now. Alright, we're just going to concede. We're wasting time here. And we have so many other decks to try. Yeah, I should have mulliganed that hand because it was so slow. Like, the blue-red deck felt like it just did not have enough oomph against the opponent we were playing to win the game, but this one feels like I just kept a bad hand. Okay, let's switch to the white-red deck now. That way we can have the cheap burn spells to interact with. Yeah, I don't think the blue-green deck got a fair chance to show off what it could do, whereas I think the blue-red deck was doing its thing, it's just that it wasn't good enough at the time. It's a 4-drop, makes 4 1/1s. They're dogs, and then I have Claws Out sitting over here, and I have no cats. Basically a 5-mana bad overrun at instant speed, which Having overrun at instant speed is pretty alright. Yes, I know, it's more of a charge or whatever, but... Alright, fine. I'm going to keep this one. This one has an early play, so it's not going to get as run over, but... I guess if I draw a mountain, I'm going to run out the 1-1 on turn 1 and then play the land turn 2. And be sad when I draw a 2-drop after that. Okay, drawing another 4-drop is a bit ridiculous. Why does my white-red aggro deck have so many 4-drops? Like, I need 3 drops that are 1-1s that make 2 1-1s, not 4 drops that are 4 1-1s in a trench coat. Oh. I suppose now I will double spell. Do they have Fleeting Distraction then? Alright, she costs 4 mana to activate, so I'm going to just hold up the Firebrand in response, so that way they can't save her or anything. Ah, they have an unsummon. Okay. This is fine. Oh, no attack and trade? Okay. Oh, there's my 4th land. And given what I have in my hand, I think it's more important to develop out mana. That way we have it. Than to cast her. This turn. Alright, there's their 4th land. Yep. Once again, you just wandered off. Um, 2 mana 2/2 flyer and 5 mana to pump the team. Yeah, just go ahead and get a whole bunch of 1/1s on the board. Oh, that is in fact a large Hydra. So I have trample, right? So, in theory, I'm fine. Oh, it's a whole bunch of pump spells. Creature form. I don't think I'm winning this game yet, though, is the problem. Yep, that's fine. Solves. You gotta punch out the 2/2 also. Brown guy, looks like that's what they're doing. Yep, okay. Does indeed happen. Yeah, let's just kill their librarian. Oh, right, it's number of creatures I control, not power on any of the creatures. Okay. So, 8, 9. Times 3 is 27. Fortunately, this is now -9. Because of their extra body to block with. Although it will kill all of their stuff, so... Can't cast it. Oh, wait, can I? If it's white and 1, 2, 3, and it's a cat. If we play out the land and we tap these two... Let's see how they block. Yeah, they're now reading my guy, and they're like, okay, that's not a thing. Okay. Looks good to me. To block one more thing. Ooh, free gems for a Duskmourn rare. Alright. Let's try the black-green deck next. So far, blue-green and blue-red. Not done super well. Sacrifice a creature, you gain a life and draw a card. Right. This thing. Again, we're on the draw, but I think it's fine. We have a Maelstrom Pulse, a Wary Thespian, Temple of Milady, Lips Fedora. Yeah, okay. Another medium to slowish hand. I have 3 lands right now. That's interaction for their early game. I still have another look with the Wary Thespian. Yeah, we passed the turn. I don't think they're going to bother with something like Giant Growth in one of these decks. I don't think. We haven't seen Giant Growth from the red-green deck that I played against so far, so... Okay, let's just go ahead and eat that. Nom 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 nom. Probably one too many Thorn-Wheeled Archers, honestly. Alright, let's look for our land. Okay, there's our 4th land, right on time. They're Vampiric Rites. I will trade if they offer it with the 3/3 and just take the 2 trample damage, but... see what they do first. I'll have a 6/6 demon online. I wonder if he's still gonna be good in Standard. Like, he was decent back in the day in Mono Black Devotion, but that was because Mono Black Devotion was so strong and he's so above rate. Like, I guess he's still above rate, so at least in that regard. They're preemptively growing it to a 4/4 before attacking into my guy. Alright, we'll take 5. Got it, opponent. Ain't gonna argue. So now... okay, let's see if they want to tap my demon. Would you like to feed it your Lalamore Elves? No? Okay. I'm guessing then that you're not blocking with your Lalamore Elves. If they play 2 creatures this turn, well, there's one. Now it's a 5/4. Yeah, I'll probably still try and offer that trade if they get it up to a 6-5 or a 6-4 rather. Gonna get a land with Bushwhack. I guess that makes sense since it's gonna be a 2-for-1. And they can sack the Axe Guard or the Allow Elves if they wanted to. Hit me for 5. Alright. Mountain that they got. Does this say post-combat creature? No, it's another Bushwhack. Oh, there's an Eaten Alive. That's neat. Alright. Would they like to sacrifice a creature here? No. I can run out the Thornwield Archers, like both of them this turn. So I'll take a bit of trample damage from their thing, but that should be enough to hold off if they have like another bomby creature and they want to give it haste here. If they play like a dragon or something, as long as it's not the dragon that doubles damage dealt. Which I would not be surprised if that's in their deck somewhere. Okay, and they've decided they have a bunch of little guys, and I have one giant doomsday weapon, and they're not dealing with that, so. And I got Fancy Bristlebud Farmer. Hey. Oh, that's only 27 minutes, so let's give the other decks a try. You. Well, I'm finally on the play. Death Touch and Indestructible, can't block, and I'm a mana off of casting Garna. We do have Scorching Dragonfire. Alright. I have an early play or an early removal spell. For some reason I have Guildgate instead of one of the life gain lands, and I very seriously doubt I have any actual use for Gate specifically, but who knows? Maybe I do. Maybe there's a Gate Colossus in my deck or something. Yes, it's a 2-mana 2/1 flyer that can't block. Been in 2 different Innistrad blocks before. Original Recipe and Shadow's version. Well, I didn't see Charming Prince in any of the white decks that we played, like when we were playing with them. And they've only played 2 planes, so I have no idea which one it is. It could be that we just never drew ours, or it could be that they have one of the white decks we haven't tried yet, like white-black or white-blue. Yeah, I'm not going to kill the Charming Prince with what we have until they do something to prove that it's more valuable than it's just 2-mana 2/2, scry 2. Alright, they are white-green. Yeah, I'd much rather kill the Dazzling Angel here. Yep, I will take 2. And then I will kill your Angel. And I will be sad I have not drawn my 4th land yet. Because I can't even do anything with this. Like, it's not like I can block and use one of these cool combat tricks or something. It's like, no, I can attack for 2 every turn. Ah, good. Another one of those. Well, now I can attack into it. And then they cannot block, because that would be silly. And I guess technically I can cast this out first and attack with it and give it menace. and keep pressure on them. They're going to start gaining life now, and I can't really do anything about that, but... I didn't notice this before, but is every card from specifically Foundations, and not from any of the other standard legal decks? That's true, I do still get the trigger. Speaking of triggers, they have like an uncastable they want to get rid of, or sack like the Librarian, since it's going to be a while before they can just afford to dump 4 mana into it. Yep, they discarded the Armasaur. Yep, that gains them a life, gives them a lifelink creature. Everything is awful forever. Yep. Attack me for 6. It would be really weird if they did not attack with the Charming Prince there. It's 1 damage to each opponent, or I can play out the Immersturm Dragon. Alright, so we definitely attack for 3. Guess we're holding off everybody with our thing here. And for good measure, we play out the dragon. They want to lose another card, or some life, or they're 1-1, or they're 2-3 lifelink for some crazy reason. Ah, they did feed it the 1-1. Okay. Okay. It's not great for me. Yeah, I think we have to trade with their lifelink dude. At least the other one can actually attack, so... let's lose the Prince first. My turn. Still can't block, so it's going to attack. Let's run out the 4-3 first. That way it can hold off the 2-3 on the ground, in theory. Or not. Hey, remember when that was like the best draw for me? Was being able to cast my Regal Caracal? I remember. Alright, go get him, Garna. I can't even attack now, because... I mean, I can attack for 4, but then I'm taking 4 back in the air, and my ground guys are kind of useless. Alright, fine. Let's run out of 5-2. Well, this just keeps getting worse. Block. Peladars. And yeah. Get back my guy so it can keep blocking on the ground for me. Because now it's a 6-3. Alright, Immersturm. Time to start doing your thing. Gonna gain lifelink and indestructible until end of turn instead. Do me a solid. And now they attack all with claws out, and I know they've got a Hydra. Perfect. Landfall, double its counters. Yeah, we're just gonna keep on keeping on. Where's Regal Caracal? Yeah, let's not deal with that anymore, please and thank you. Well, I'm basically dead to a land here, I think. That's not quite, but kind of. Getting a lot closer to being dead to a land. I'm sure this is fine. Right. Let's reverse that, though. I want to make sure the Hydra dies. Only one of them is going to die here. Alright, well. Got a 2, but they did lose their creature at least, so there's that. And they drew a land. Okay. I think I kill them though, right? If I can math properly. Because they can't actually kill any of these in combat. And they can't block the 8 power 1. So that's 12 to start off with. And yeah, if it hadn't have grown post-combat, I could sacrifice a creature. Alright. Well, it looked really dicey there, but Immersturm Predator just kind of kept living. Because that's what he does, and it grew really big, and then it killed our opponent. So, good job, Immersturm. Alright. Next up is blue-black. It says waiting for opponent, and it's counting down. This is definitely going to be the game has crashed. We're going to go a full minute without without actually loading in the fight, and then when it does load in, we'll get an explosion immediately, and it will announce that it is a draw. That is what is happening here. So, how are you doing today? If you're watching this on YouTube, feel free to leave a comment letting me know how you're doing. Also, if you wanted to tell me anything at all, magic related, not magic related, just poke the algorithm a little. There we go. Now for the fun part. Is it going to do the thing where, yeah, the music doesn't stop now? And it will have two musics overlaid on top of each other. Okay, we're going to restart Magic Arena because I hate that. That drives me absolutely insane. Shut up, Norton. Go away. Nobody cares. Oh, no, not what I meant to do. I said Arena, not my Firefox. Thanks, Arena. Thanks for being a quality program. Alright, let's try this again. Blue-black. Around 41 minutes. There might be a weird cut on YouTube where I edit all of that out, if I can remember to do it. So if we did a weird jump cut there, that's... Arena was being a jerk, and then a whole bunch of background stuff was active when I came back, so... Ah, we're playing against the white-black deck with the black-blue deck that I haven't really seen either one yet. I could stab that, and it's possible I'm supposed to, but I think I'm just going to develop out for right now. Try and find a land and get this Death Baron online. Now I feel inclined to stab the cat lady before something bad happens. Yeah, okay. Because now any of their creatures dying on their turn will cause them to gain a life and make some cat tokens, and I don't need that right now. Wonder how many graveyard interactions we have. Oh, Johnny's Pride Mate. That makes sense. Not quite willing to eat alive the Pride Mate yet, but I'm sure I'm going to get there soon. In the meantime, though, pair of 3/3 death touches. They gonna be rude to Death Baron? Do they have a stab? If they have a stab, they can trade their Pride Mate for one of my 2/2s if they want, but... Okay. Hey, what have you got, opponent? What's your cool trick? Zelenda? Is she here now? Oh, it is Zelenda. She is here now. Good to know. But I will definitely take 2 here. That is a tapped land, so I'm probably going to run out the Crow or the Hungry Ghoul and just sacrifice it to kill a Lendi here, which... Alright, let's scry one. Oh, perfect. So we run out the Crow, billing that thing and something else. And... definitely killing a Lenda, and I... The Crow can attack, and I would rather push damage right now, so... let's go ahead and exile that. And hit them with everybody, because they only have a 1-1 untapped. Mana. Pretty sure there's no free spells hiding out in this set. So they're down to 6. I have 8 power worth of attackers, if I need to. Technically they're at 9, though, as long as they have 2 untapped lands. Their guy is a 4-4 at that point, also. Alright, get back their 1-1. Seems decent. Okay. Alright. Oh. Just gonna jam for 6 here with our Death Touchers. Can trade with Cleric if they want to. They can also chump with the 1-1 if they want to in order to gain 2 instances of life and get their guy up to a 5-5. Nope, just gonna gain 1 life? Okay. So technically right now, Hungry Ghoul can hold off the Sunblessed Cleric without dying, so... depending on if they have something cool. Whenever you gain life, put a 1-1 counter on this creature. As long as you have 25 or more life, this creature has double strike. Well... I mean, I am down for trading with Pridemate for my Hungry Ghoul. They don't know about Asher, so... Hey. Yep. Ooh, Vampire Nighthawk. Well, they're certainly gaining a lot of life now. It's becoming mildly problematic. Can't block anything, so we need to attack. Play him. Pass this. Pass turn. Going to gain 3 life this turn from attacking me. And they have a Panda, which is actually really bad for me because that thing's going to be a 5-4 now. Like, I kind of need another Eaten Alive just to get rid of the Panda. Going up to 12. Ooh, not that one. That one. Okay, see what's on top. It is not a removal spell. There we go. So 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, okay. Goodbye, Mr. Panda. Okay, so that was the blue-black deck. So 3 more to go. Oh, silly opponent, that's not how you spell cinnamon. Really hoping I draw planes naturally so that I can play the... There we go. So I can play the Pride Mate on 2 and then the Scoured Barons later. Get the extra point of power on Pride Mate. Though it does look like I'll be a little sad about not curving out after that. Although, it's fine, we're gonna get to kill this unicorn. Yeah, let's just go ahead and kill this unicorn. Ah, I should have done that before. I missed a point of damage. They were never blocking there, so I just missed a point of damage for no reason. Hi, Wary Thespian. How are you? Fine. Gonna get greedy and try and get the Paladin next turn with the landfall life gain and the creature coming into play life gain. The problem is if they attack me or punch out my creature or anything, I'll be below 25. Alright. If they have what's-its-name also, then that's a little bit rough, but the Snakeskin Veil. If they left the card on top. Alright, I'm gonna get greedy again. I'm gonna wait and play the Panda first, and then my life. Now, do they have a cheap creature to pair with the Wildborn Preserver in order to get a bunch of counters onto it and keep me away from 25 life? Double strike on my dude. Do this properly now. Draw a card. And... or I'll trade my panda for any fun thing in my graveyard with CMC 5 or less. Yep. Yeah, let's just get back the Angel. Still seems real good here. So they have to hit me for some amount of damage to get my life total low enough that my guy stops being double strike, or just take care of him that way. And now they just have the entire rest of my army to deal with. Alright, that's 2 down. Yep. Okay, on to white-blue. Good friend Giada's the face card. Back on the draw again. We have a bunch of card draw, but we only have 3 out of the 5 mana we need, so we have to find a land the first couple draw steps off of this. And then we're still kind of slow and dirtily. We do a good job of gumming up the ground. And we've got a Surveil coming, or a Scry rather. We did draw our 4th land already, I think. Keeping a card. I'm going to guess that Empyrean Eagle and some other amount of creatures that care about having lots of flyers in play are going to be a big part of this deck, so... yeah, they need 2 more mana to pump their Librarian, so we run out the cat first. And this way we can Tranquil Cove next turn and play the turtle. I was going to say, if they want to attack, I am more than happy. Trade there. Alright, let's get our 1 damage in real quick. And a Mighty Turtle. I might get to draw a card this turn, but they won't get any damage through if they do. I block. I throw my turtle directly into harm's way. Alright, I don't block. My turtle wanders off back to my hand where it's safe. That thing can't take combat damage, so that's kind of neat. Alright. Whole bunch of walls. Best creature type in all of Magic. Clearly. And look how well defended I am. If I can't take damage, I can't die. If I can't die, I can't lose the game. That's how that works, right? Sure, you may have infinite cards in your hand, opponent, but do you have infinite blocking capabilities? That's what I thought. Hey, speaking of infinite cards in hand, let's get in on that action. Where's what? Oh, it's Midweek Magic, Speckles.
Has no idea what that is.
Well, my one wall is now awkward. What will you do against my other wall, though?
Going to bushwhack it?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, they're going to go finding lands. And cast another 1/3. Alright, so we go land, Eagle, 3. And I think we just run out another flyer for right now. Life and draw card. Oh, there we go. We have a removal spell now for the thing that they're ramping into, ostensibly. Assuming that's vulnerable to removal spells like Stasis Snare. Ah, it's Tadiova. Hi, Tadiova.
The ramp?
She doesn't ramp, she draws cards. She is the payoff for all this ramp. And she has bushwhacked my bird.
Echoes very, very much the same.
Hey, they played a 2-mana 2/2. I still have an 0/5.
Just wanted to make sure.
Well, now they know. We're just gonna note that.
Flash. You didn't want to do it in response to them playing a land?
No, I did not. I wanted to do it while they were tapped out and couldn't do anything else about it. Ah, it's Prime Speaker Zagana. Enters with X/1/1 counters. X is the greatest power among creatures you control. When it enters, draw cards equal to its power. So that's 4 more cards for them. That's neat.
Oh, what is Midweek Magic that all these are here?
Oh, it is Foundation's pre-con decks.
Okay.
So it is not just the cards from the main Foundation set, but from like the box. But it's from like the box sets and everything, like the. So it's all technically part of. They're going to bounce my 0/5 now.
They would like to be able to attack you.
That's neat. That resolves. Their combat step, on the other hand, I have words for. You may attack me with your little guys now.
Probably technically okay if they wanted to.
Okay, let's draw more cards and produce more flyers. Okay, 2, 4, 5, 6. So I guess I should put lethal on the board instead of playing out the 0/5 again.
Oh, it seems to be in danger here.
Nah, they're fine. They totally have this one. Ah! They have 5 Big Fin Bouncers now. So,
okay, they actually do have this one.
Yep.
But only because they kicked one of the dumbest copy spells in Magic.
It's only dumb when it actually gets kicked.
Yes.
Yeah, the rest of the time it's just a clone, so...
Yes, the rest of the time it's just another clone. It's really dumb when they kick it, though. As long as they have an actual good target.
So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So half my life total. I'm pretty sure I want to eat that, because they're low on cards again. And I think I just chump Prime Speaker Zagana here and take a whole lot of damage. And then get ready to take a whole lot of damage. So let's see, we need this one, because it's cheap. And leaves me with 1 mana left over, and I have a land to play. These things can still block, right? Yeah. Alright, so let's gain some life and play another blocker. Out a land. Not the one they know about. Although I'm pretty sure Arena is very good about that, where it's just like, no, whatever one you play, we assume it was the one they knew about and hide the other one from them still.
Surprisingly, they just went straight to combat and attacked all.
Yep. Or...
Still looking
Sagana. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know how you live next turn, but you lived.
Alright, it's getting a little bit harder if they're going to keep playing out creatures.
And Raptor.
I don't know if I have that, honestly. Alright, so ground blocker. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 mana. So... Okay. Let's gain more life, draw more cards.
Unfortunately, there's still a whole lot of damage coming in.
It is still a whole lot of damage coming in, and I can only cast like one more spell. Alright, so I guess I'm exiling the tree folk now. Although I think I'm just dead. Now I think I'm actually just dead.
Still very close, but... Yeah, I think Base of Snare doesn't gain life, right?
No. So, Prime Speaker. 1, 2. Stasis Snare. Magnagoth. Yeah, I only went to -3 there.
Considering your opponent kicked a creature, ETB bounced something, yeah, that was
They only bounced
very
5
close.
of my permanents.
Yes.
It's fine. And put 15 power worth of dudes into play. In the same turn.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Well, we will end it off with the new mascot of Magic.
Ooh.
Yep.
Here?
He's adorable. He's so marketable. Alright, good enough. I'm on the play. I don't have the turn 1, but I do get to go turn 2 Ruby into Lalamore Elves, and then we figure it out from there.
Oh, right, yes.
Yes, she does.
Next trick.
Beastkin Ranger into Armored Cavalry into attack. For a whole lot of damage. I think. No, I'm 1 mana short. 1 mana short of Ruby being able to attack because it would pump the Beastkin to a 4-power creature. So I think I just pass then and hold up Snakeskin Veil. Ah, hey look, it's Big Fin Bouncer.
Odds?
Alright, so anyway, like I was saying, I think I just hold up Snakeskin Veil. Ah, neat! I actually have a 4-power creature now.
Where'd that come from?
I don't know. It's hanging out here somewhere.
I'll ask you, think they trade their board for a 4-power creature?
I don't know. Let's find out.
That's true. They also have the option to trade for Ruby. Same rate.
Oh, that's awesome. It's not like I don't have a backup copy. Okay.
Before it goes away. Wait, no.
Doesn't go away. Just gets awkward. Okay, so... Cast Ruby. And... Cast out the Goblin, I think, because the Goblin's more damage next turn. And I still have a 4-power creature, so... Ruby still gets in there. Oh! Well, it isn't my favorite same-sex werewolf hunting couple.
That's awfully specific.
Yep. Let's see. Who do we want 2 counters on? Well, Ruby already gets a buff, but so does this thing. But this thing has Menace. I guess we go here.
The one that's getting through until they bounce him right here because they have to.
Uh-huh. Sure is.
I'll be back next episode. Just guest starring is all.
They won't have haste. Oh, wait, no, he will. They give haste, too. Right?
Oh my god.
Another target creature, and that creature gains haste. Yep. I was like, wait a minute. They do other stuff, right? They actually do give haste? Oh, that's neat. So, anyway. Here's this guy again. And I'm just gonna kill your guy here. That you have no good blocks, and go to combat.
Your opponent would like to go play a fun game of Magic now. This is miserable. For them.
Okay. Alright, so that was every deck in Midweek Magic. Not all of them got the best chance to show off their cool thing, but we did get to try each one of them, so I think I'm going to call it there, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.